Hi guys, one of the most asked questions on this channel is, are there like legit ways of making money online here in Kenya? And I'm like, guys, that's exactly what I talk about on my channel. So this is just a short video discussing whether there is money working from home here in Kenya. And in case you're new here, I am Sarah. This is my 5th year working from home and making money online. And I'll tell you for sure, yes, there is good money in this industry. Working from home, remote jobs. Guys, you should know the difference. There are people who are hired but full-time and works from home. I've seen a few people who work for companies in the US, in the UK, and they get good money, but we don't talk about that. This channel mostly focuses on stay-at-home moms, and we talk about something that you can make and still be able to raise your kids. So the answer is yes, and I'm going to give you one main difference. There are two types of market according to me, guys. There may be other markets, but this is out of my experience. There's the Kenyan market and the US market, or Europe, maybe UK, Canada. Those markets are very good. There are two types of markets. So when you're working from home, you want to target in the US market. You want to target in those countries like Canada and UK because there's good money in that. When you're working for a Kenyan, the pay is not going to be good and they're going to be very demanding. But when you're working for a US person, a US company, it's going to be very easy. For example, there is a company that I write for. They have created a chat group on Band, and that's where we talk about everything. They'll come here, assign you jobs, and you'll send your invoice through those chats and through that platforms, and you'll pay it. But talk about Kenyan. A Kenyan is going to call you 1,000 times. And another thing is, Kenyans don't know how to set boundaries, follow the plans. Ama sijui niseme nini. Like, for example, you'll tell this person, I work from 8 to 5. Guys, atakupigia 8 usiku, akulize about that Instagram ad or something like that. So when you're talking about making money from home, I mostly focus on the US market. I hope you guys understand that, not the Kenyan market. And what type of jobs do? I started off with academic writing and article writing. I went into small tasks that you can do and make money, which I don't encourage because hazizi kupea pesa mob, or they're not sustainable. For example, commenting on other people's posts or chatting. Pesa itakuja hapo. But think about client writing, mwenye you can work for up to 4 years together. So I would prefer like real skills that you can make money. I started off with academic writing and article writing. I went into those like short stuff that you can do and make money instantly. And then I transitioned into social media management. Social media management is good, and I'm passionate about it, guys. I love social media management because it's something you can easily do, or anyone can easily do, and it's so basic. Like, for example, the hardest thing in social media management ni kupeana reports and creating a strategy. And now with AI, creating a strategy, it could take more than 2 minutes. And still with AI, you can use it to create a report or to guide you to create a report. It's so easy. Just come here on YouTube and search about social media management, how it's done, the roles, such things, guys. If I tell you, when I started, this was during COVID, I watched a lady here on YouTube. She's called Natasha James, and she used to create, I'm sure she still creates such videos up to now, I'm not sure. I watched each and every video she created about social media management and all those stuff, and that made it easy for me to get my first client. So yes, that is it. And then I transitioned into virtual assistants, but when I got my virtual assistant job, I was actually about to give birth, and I did it for a month, and I was like, no, let me drop some roles and focus on others. So I also transitioned into creating websites and managing websites, which is pretty easy. And also, again, where do I get all this information? Here on YouTube. And a few courses that I have done just to improve my skills. And the truth is, or the honest truth is, I've always taken those courses after I started working. Just the curiosity of knowing watu wengine wanafanya nini, ama hizi courses zinasemanga nini nye sijui, such curiosity. But yes, in case you are doubting, there's good money here online, and just be focusing on the US market. because Kenyan market can disappoint you. I've tried a few times to get Kenyan clients, especially in social media management, and they just want to pay you 10k peke yake. And on top, the tasks that you're given, you'll be managing the pages, you'll be doing the ads, you'll be editing the content, ama content yenye inakaa vibaya, and you'll be telling them, look, hii content haiwezi enda, and they'll be like, use that, and ikikosa kwenda, again they'll be asking you what is happening. They want you to be their marketer. And guys, Kenyan businesses, stop harassing social media managers. Social media managers, just social media managers. If you want a marketing team, hire a marketer, or hire a marketing team. Stop harassing social media managers. And on top, they just want you to be working from Monday to Sunday, just every day, which is not possible. So kwa hizo two reasons kidogo, I prefer the US market. I tried a few times to get Kenyan clients. I once got a baker, someone with a spa, and hatukusikizana too, just like that. But as a beginner, especially in social media management, because it's easy to get a Kenyan client size for you to build up your profile and create a good portfolio, you can take those Kenyan jobs and grow from there. Yeah, and guys, that is it. This is just a short video just talking about different things that you can do here on social media. And also guys, before I forget, the payment gateways, I use PayPal and Pioneer. And also you'll find some clients will have a way to send that money to your bank account. They just ask you, do you have a bank account? Give me the bank number and your names. You'll send to them and they'll send straight into your bank. So don't stress about the payment gateways on how you'll be paid, because kuna different ways of receiving money. And also sometimes nimekuja nikapata Kenyans with businesses abroad wanakuhire, and those are going to pay you through M-Pesa, straight to your M-Pesa. Yeah. And also guys, the disadvantage of working with those Kenyans in the US is, for example, utawambia, I charge 200 USD for this service. I charge 250 USD for this service, and they'll be like, a whole 250. They'll start converting the money into the Kenyan money. They'll start saying, I hold that money, but when you're working with a US customer, it's very easy. You tell them 200, 400, 500 USD, and they're like, okay. They don't have much to negotiate. But a Kenyan, and guys, also in academic writing, you will tell a Kenyan you charge 15 or 20 per page, USD per page, and they'll be like, whole 2k on a whole what? And you tell them, yeah, and that's the market rate. And they'll be like, no, I'm going to pay you 10 USD for the whole task. And the task is about 10 pages. It's just hilarious, guys. Kenyans, and Kenyans in the US. The task is from the US. Easy jobs tunafanya ni za huko. Pay us with the market rate here huko, si ya Kenya. And guys, that is it. In case you've not subscribed, subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram. If you've not followed me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because that's where I share short content or just a few updates about the industry and a few lifestyle content. And guys, that is it, and I'll see you in my next video.